This titan is like a god, and the sea creatures worship it.
I think the great thing was that there's actually no time to dwell on it. She's immediately thrust into action, you know, after a little bit of like disorienting like moments. Like she has to find a path forward, and that's who she is. So it kind of felt very in line with like how she would have acted anyway, that she's gonna try to find a way to be useful. She's gonna try to find her purpose, you know, and she's also like a fiercely loving person. So even if she's not like wanted, I mean, I'm not saying she's not, but like she's gonna try to like love as much as she can, and you know, all of those things. So I think that's how I approached it, you know, just going back and forth the timelines, but remembering who she is still. I'm so lucky because I get to play with everybody. Like this is an incredible cast, and I get to act with everybody, which is such a luxury. So it's like hard to say like which is like more fun because everyone's great, but there's something about the 50s, like maybe it's the costumes, maybe it's like I don't know, it's just yeah, it's such an optimistic kind of time, it feels like. And to be in an era where you're discovering the monsters when you're like the first ones to see them, that's really fun.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think Tim is terribly comfortable with a lot of stuff besides, you know, thinking he's the smartest person in the room. I think, you know, season one is a lot of him in the basement daydreaming and like getting to poke his head above ground. Whereas season two, like as you alluded to, there is some responsibility placed on him and the stakes are much higher, and he has to start making decisions of where the consequences are much, much more dire versus just the hypothetical. But I don't know. I think either way, it's fun to watch. Tim's the kind of guy I think who's like on a treadmill that's running faster than he can run, and the great fun of him is watching him try to stay on the treadmill. And yeah, I think they do a good job of balancing what's fun about that and to keep the stakes high. I mean, for me, I didn't have a lot of exposure to the Monsterverse, and I was kind of came up like a theater guy, so I was like, it would just never occur to me. But the amount of fun that I've had getting to work in the genre and like with this specific IP has been like surprising to me. But yeah, I think that would be the thing. I would just never see myself in this, but now I'm like, I love this, man. This is fun.
It's true, I guess so. I would agree with that. But Keiko literally gets to do everything. She's a scientist. She's in a love triangle, so there's like a whole love story. But also, she's a mom and she's a grandma, and she's, you know, sort of chasing monsters. Like, what more could you want? So the expansiveness of this character, this woman, has floored me every time they write something new. Yeah, it's incredible.
We need Kong and Godzilla.